Would you like to know how you can make £2,000 a month passive income from a property business in just the next 3 months? Well, if so, that's exactly what I'm going to share with you in this video. My name's Liam Ryan. I'm part of Assets for Life, my property investment and educational business with my business partner Jay Munoz, and I love teaching people like you how to become financially free through property investing. Now, if you're new to this channel, please hit subscribe with the notification bell right now and just give me a little like. And in this video, I'm really going to show you how you can replace your income with just a few property deals in less than 3 months. Did you know that the UK average salary is in the region of £24,000 per calendar month, and that's before HMRC take all of that tax and national insurance off you. So your gross income before tax could be in the region of about £2,000 per calendar month. Now maybe you earn more than that, or maybe you earn less than that, but let's face it, 24,000, 34,000, 44,000, even 54,000 pounds a year is not a lot of money for you to do the things that you want to do, so you have more time, more freedom, and you take your life in full control. Now, maybe you're in a position right now where you are living above your means. You know, most people in the UK are doing this, so you're not doing something which most people aren't doing. Most people currently have income of, let's say, £2,000 a month, but your outgoings might be £2,500 or £3,000 a month. What does this mean? It means that every single month you do not have enough money to live on, you can't pay your bills, you can't do the things that you want to do, and you have no surplus cash to go and enjoy your life. That's not a good position to be in. And what you want to do is get yourself in a position where you have assets, a property business, which is replacing your income as quick as possible. And when you're in the rut of society, the 9 to 5, the 9 to 9, the only way in which you may be surviving right now is through bad debt. Borrowing money, loans, credit cards to keep up with the Joneses. And I want to share with you how you can very, very quickly, with the right help and support, with the right property strategy, can get yourself from bad debt, not earning enough money, to having a property business that will give you passive income. The fastest route to property is focusing on the rent to rent strategy. This is a great way to get started in property. What is rent to rent? Rent to rent is simply where you go and find landlords that no longer wish to manage their properties. They want to rent their properties out, and you or your company rents the asset. You then give that landlord their rent, let's just say that's £1,000 per calendar month. And what the landlord allows you to do is use that property as a HMO, a house in multiple occupancy. So then you're renting out the rooms rather than renting it out as a single let to a single person, a couple, or a family. And then what you do, you make positive cash flow at the end of each month. So let's just say you've got income of, say, £3,000 per calendar month. You've got 6 bedrooms at £500 a bedroom. That's £3,000. Minus the £1,000 that you've got to pay the landlord. That brings you down to £2,000, and then you will be responsible for the bills, the upkeep, the maintenance, the cleaning, the gas, the electricity, the internet. And let's just say, worst case, that all comes in at another £1,000 a month with a contingency, and also taking into account any voids that you might have during the year. That means you net £1,000 profit per property per month. So to replace your salary, you may only just need 2 of these in the portfolio to get you to that position of financial freedom. Now, that's not going to make you rich. You're not going to be able to go and do supercars and first class flights and 5 holidays a year, but at least it gets you to a position where no longer you need to have a job or a business in order to put food on the table and to pay your bills. Now you have crossed over to a very small percentage of people like me in the UK. You are now making passive income rather than earned income. And at that point, have a think about what you'd like to do. Maybe you want to go part-time in your job. Maybe you want to sack your boss. Maybe you can get rid of 1 or 2 of your businesses, and maybe that will give you the motivation and desire to go full-time as a professional property investor. Now, of course, you need to understand all of the rules and regulations involved with rent-to-rent and HMOs. You've got to have the right contracts. You've got to have the right systems in place. You've got to know what to do in terms of fire doors and licenses. And I teach this at my up and coming events that I run across the UK. So you can come and spend some time with me, and I will give you everything you need in order to go and create a compliant legal business where you can start generating massive cash flow. What you also need to focus on is going out there and finding the deals. So why would a landlord want to do this? Well, a landlord in many cases, they want hands-free investment. They just want to know that they're getting their £1,000 a month paid to them hassle-free. They don't want to manage the tenant. They don't want to deal with the maintenance. They just want their £1,000 a month. They get a good yield on the property. They are happy. So where can you go and find these landlords? Well, they are everywhere in the UK. You can go to local networking events. Networking is an essential part of building a property business because you're going to go and find like-minded people, and you're going to go and meet existing landlords that could use your service. You can go out to letting agents. Letting agents have all the contacts with landlords. You can go to estate agents. Estate agents might refer you to some of their letting agent friends. You can go on social media, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. Tell everyone what you do, all your friends, family members. Kazim and Michael, 2 of my graduates, they now have over 14 rent-to-rent HMO deals in their portfolio, each of those making £800 to £1,000 per calendar month. You do the maths, they are generating a serious life-changing amount of money through running a rent-to-rent business. And remember, you can get involved in these properties using none of your own money. You don't have to buy the asset. You haven't got to raise millions of pounds or hundreds of thousands of pounds of joint venture finance. You can literally approach landlords and create a win-win. You take on the management, you take on the obligation of paying the rent, and then you can use it as a HMO. The HMOs that I have, I rent out to professional tenants. So these are good people that need good accommodation, that pay their rent on time. So just think, just 2 rent-to-rent deals, averaging £1,000 a month per property per month, will get you to a position where you can replace your salary. And I believe with the right training, because many of my graduates have done this, you can do this in less than 90 days. That's right, less than 90 days, even if you're just doing this part-time. You've got to focus on your high key result area, which is building relationships with existing landlords and then offering your service to them, signing the contract, getting the keys, and it won't be long before you are financially free. 2 of my graduates that have done really well with rent to rent is Kazim and Michael, so click here to watch this video. Also Rob Mason, so click here to watch his video, and they will share their story with you, and I'll see you in one of my next videos. Please hit the like button, that will really help me out. Take care.